It's raining out, guys, and it's really warm. It's actually 2 degrees Celsius. But it's been raining for about 4 hours. I'm going to have to get my neighbor here to do my driveway because the snow is too wet. It's really heavy. The ducks are enjoying it. I don't know if they'll answer me. Hello, ducks! No, they're not interested in me. Yeah, not at all. Alright, I gotta bring the camera inside. It's raining, so the camera's getting wet. Now they're answering me, quite pathetically. We're having so much fun. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good morning, ducks! Oh, Dougie, it's raining out. What a mess. I gotta get my neighbor here. My little tractor can't do wet snow. Doug. Nothing like a little bit of freshening up in the morning, huh? What a goof. Oh, Dougie. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for 25th of February. That's what it is. I got up, I was up actually this morning bright and early. 10 to 5 I woke up. Just sprung out of bed, actually. Haven't done that in a while. But I got bad news. As soon as I got up, I got on the computer, searched at it, opened my email, and man, scammers. Scammers on eBay. I just don't believe it. I sold some standees, some promotional standees that I've been saving for 20 years. And the lady in the States now is saying that she got both of them, and that there was wood inside the boxes, and that there was, if I had the standees somewhere else in my operation, that I could send them to her. And I'm like, there were sealed promotional boxes that I actually checked before I mail, and so now she's got a dispute in saying that I mailed her wood. Like 25,000 transactions I've done on eBay. I've never hit this before. You know, where somebody says, oh yeah, we got the boxes, and the items weren't in the boxes. I was like, and I even combined the shipping to save her money. Just a scammer. Unfortunately, the way eBay works now, I am going to suck the loss. So I I stored these things for, well, one of them I stored for 18 years, and one I stored for 20 years. And then I mailed them to her, and I'm going to have to suck it all. The postage, storage, everything. Oh man, I don't believe it. I woke up so pumped this morning. Well, ducks, I got to clean this today. It's going down to minus 17 tonight, so I have to clean this out. So I woke up all pumped, excited, going to do an edit, get things happening today. Only to have my air let out of my balloon. But I've got to deal with this wet snow, like, fast. I'm gonna try the tractor. I don't think though, it's pretty heavy stuff, man. I got to do something quick because it's supposed to drop. The temperature is going to drop today. They're talking like something like around noon, and then everything's going to start freezing. So I've got to deal with this before it freezes. Oh, just listen to them. How is everybody? I don't see any eggs on the ground. No, let's see what's in the shed. I just can't believe the lady, to say that both boxes were empty. Unbelievable. Like, don't, say one. Oh, one, a believable story, but both? It's like, can you be more obvious that you're scamming? Okay, eggs aren't very good this morning, but they did party all night. The egg situation sucks. And the thing is, I Google mapped her house, and it's not even, it's actually a nice area. Which makes no sense, because usually, you get scammers on eBay. They come from questionable neighborhoods. But, alright. I gotta get my acting gear, guys. I'm gonna do some cleaning up here. I gotta get this cleaned up before it freezes. So it's going to screw up my editing plans today. I was so pumped when I woke up. Because I woke up, I was so awake. I was like, all right. Like, it was like I recharged. It was awesome. I don't know, I got right on my computer and started working. And then checked my email and got depressed. Yes, ducks. You suck today on the egg production. I'm looking, there's no eggs anywhere. Wet ducks though, they were out all night partying. Alright guys, I gotta get happening here on the work. I gotta get this, I gotta shovel around the pen. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. I got lots to do. Oh man, wet snow sucks. It's so hard on the back. Oh, he's cleaning himself again. Dougie. Okay. I'm going to get my acting gear, guys. I don't know what I'm going to videotape today because today is a serious work day. Because if things start freezing and I don't have this done, I'm going to have a big mess. Well, I got it done just in time. The temperature's dropping. Everything's starting to get crispy, starting to freeze up. So the next project here is, well, I'm going to feed myself because I haven't had breakfast. I think it's about noon right now. I've got to eat. Got a little bit of a gut rot here. I'm hungry, and but I want to show you the highway, guys. I'm so glad I have to go nowhere today. It's basically the highway's covered in ice. The way these people drive, it's crazy. It's like they've never drove in the winter before. That's basically the highway, guys, right there. Ice. And they're driving like crazy today. When I was plowing, some fool was passing somebody. I looked up and I could see them coming right at me. I was doing the mouth of the driveway, and I looked at them and I'm like, okay, the highway's covered in ice. Like, I just showed you, like over half of the highway is covered in ice, and they're passing people. That's why I hate driving this time of year. There's just so many idiots. All right, I gotta go eat. And then I gotta clean the barn out. I think I'm gonna do the edit too. I'm gonna see how it goes. I think I might do the edit, get it done, get it uploading, so that because the barn's only gonna take about an hour between the two buildings. Get it ready for tonight. I blew off some steam. I'm really upset about this scammer on eBay. Oh man, I hate that. I've been selling on online for forever. And I've never had one of these before where they, they get the parcel and say nothing was inside of it. It's like, give me a break. Yeah, this is how you do business online and not have any problems. Just send empty boxes. Oh, man. Anyways, I feel better. I've blown off some steam. I'm and I'm gonna go and eat, because I need something to eat, and I'm gonna get the edit done, and then I'm gonna come back out and we'll clean the barn, get it ready for tonight, because it's going down to minus 16 and everything's gonna get frozen solid. Are we coming, Doug? Come on, let's go take care of the ducks. I didn't do any editing. I should have, but I had an epiphany or brain fart, or my memory banks turned on when I was plowing the driveway with my eBay problem. Man, oh man, I'm telling you, some people just bar none stupid. The person who's trying to scam me, actually, I had blocked them on another account. And the thing is this morning I looked at their PayPal account, and their user ID on PayPal, it just rang this bell in my head, and I was like, that user ID rings a bell. And then I was on the tractor plowing, and that's when I realized I should check my block bidder list. And I looked, and sure enough, I had blocked them. And it turns out that I had a run-in with them. They had, tried to do some business with me. I didn't like their attitude, and I blocked them because I've got, after this many years on eBay, I sort of know on people's communication if they're going to be a potential problem in the future. And whoa, was I right on this one? Anyways. They were scamming me. So now I've just reported both their accounts to eBay Trust and Safety, but I've got some more crap I got to do, because eBay is just brutal when it comes to dealing with stuff like this. But basically my money is logged up in Trust and Safety land until they resolve this. But I can't believe the woman. And the thing is that her other account, it's actually a business. Like, she is trying to make money on eBay as a form of income. And she paid me on her PayPal account, which is linked to her seller's account, which it didn't take long to figure out everything, when I started crisscrossing everything, who was who. So she was just scamming me because she was mad because I wouldn't sell to her back last year when I think it was in December. She made an offer on something, and she was just nasty in the communication, and I didn't want to deal with her. Turns out that's what it was. So I've been dealing with that instead of editing like I should be. So I'm out here right now, guys, because I had a bit of a chill. The chill's gone because I was a little bit wet from on the tractor, but I'm going to clean the buildings and get ready for tonight, because I just checked the weather and it is going down to minus 17. So we're going to be in lockdown. So I've got to make sure everything's nice and dry and ready for the ducks, because right now everything is absolutely soaking wet. The ducks, they want to come up, but they can't. All right, so I'm gonna clean the barn up first. I'm a little scattered. No, I'm not cleaning the barn up first. Holy moly, I'm doing the hospital. That's what I gotta do. I'm doing the hospital first, guys. They all came over for water. Unfortunately, girls, I can't play with you today because I've got work to do and I gotta get it done. It's gonna be nasty cold tonight. So we gotta be ready. You know, and I got up this morning at 5 a.m. so pumped, and 10 to 5 I was like wide awake and I was excited. I was gonna, get the edit, and then I had to deal with an eBay scammer. Oh man. The crap you gotta deal with some days. Oh, look at you little cute ducks. You wanna play in the water? Unfortunately, I can't play with you. They're coming over to get sprayed. All right, I'm gonna go clean out the hospital. Plus, I had to shovel the roof off again this morning because the wet snow and the roof problem I got because the metal got lifted by the ice. So I'm a little bit tired. Plus, then I had to shovel the deck off from all the snow that I shoveled off the roof. Oh, I've been going crazy here this morning. And once again, you guys won't see this till many days later, and then you'll know why I'm so far behind and tired. All right, ducks, I'm gonna clean you out right now. All right, duckies, cooperate. Come here, come here. Oh, yep, come. Get this cleaned out, get the barn cleaned out, get the building cleaned out, and then go do some editing. Oh, list gets longer every day. No, Doug. Come on. I got work to do. Come on, chew on my hand. No, Dougie. You. Oh, you're crazy dog. Okay, now you're pulling me the wrong direction. You're a nut, Dougie. Oh, you are. Well, the weatherman was right. It's getting nasty out. Temperature's dropping. Wind's picking up. Snow's coming down. Thankfully, I got everything shoveled this morning before it froze. Trust me, they play with her. But I can't play because I've got work to do. I gotta get my act into gear today. I wasted enough time this morning being upset over something that I shouldn't have been, but I sat in the tractor, guys, for like 3 hours plowing, and I was upset. I could use other language, but I was just upset because I know what I mailed. And when someone scams you like that, it's like, it's just a scam, and it sends me over the edge. Because, you know, I've sold a lot on eBay. I've done over 25,000 transactions in 8 years, and, you know, I know if you want to sell on eBay and not have any problems, you know, honor your deal. But this lady was just scamming and ruined my whole morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been upset all day since 5 o'clock this morning when I saw the email. It's ruined my day. Hey, duckies. But things are better now because we've discovered that she's a scammer. We've got a trail of her scamness. All right, relax, ducks. Okay, Doug's missing. Oh, look at this. You were on the straw, weren't you? Oh, Dougie. You're so cute. Hey, oh, what do you got on your eye? Oh, you got slobber. Here. How'd you do that, Doug? I wondered where he went. I was walking around the yard and I couldn't find my dog, and he was on his bed, his straw bed. All right, let's clean this mess up. Oh, man. Okay. They haven't eaten much food in here. We got some eggs. Late arrivals. These ducks have got to get back into the groove of doing it in the morning. I don't think there's any others. I think it's just 3. There might be some more in the metal shed. Honestly, I don't remember last year ducks laying eggs late in the day. I don't remember it at all. Actually, it's always morning. Alright, I'll take these to the house. Oh, this dog. He's taking over the straw pile, guys. I keep wondering where he disappears to. Dougie, you're so cute. Oh, am I keeping you up? What a dog. Oh, you're so precious. My handsome buddy. Oh, you are. You're so handsome, Doug. Hey, you are. You figured out the straw pile, though. I'm working away, and every time I look up and I can't find him, he's back on the pile. That's his new place. They're coming in to see what I'm doing. Not yet, ducks. Pretty soon we'll have fresh straw in here. He's gone missing again. Oh, you, Dougie. You're look at this little baby. Oh, you. You're not interested in being outside with me, are you? As soon as I open the door to the back shed, that's it. Oh, Doug. Oh, you. I love you, Dougie. They're coming in to see what I'm doing. Fresh straw soon. They're busy little ducks. Doug's in the back shed laying on the straw sleeping. Word's out. They're coming in. There's a bunch of geese outside the door. Fresh straw, ducks. Well, all the ducks left me, except for the Muscovy here. Now let's go do the metal shed. This storm's getting worse, guys. Temperature just starting to drop now below zero. All right, ducks. Oh, there's a goose in here. Oh, it's the female goose. All right, I gotta clean this out. Well, it's getting harder and harder to walk across this garden. The snow's getting so deep. Almost done. Oh, I'm beat. It's a crow, Doug. Okay, I think a bunch of ducks think I've already brought in straw, which I haven't yet. But the building's full of ducks. What are you doing, ducks? You're really interested in what I'm doing today. Bunch of little busybody females. Some kind of party going on over here. They can't wait for me to show up with fresh straw, I guess. They're really busy ducks today, though. Holy molies. All I have to do is fill up the food and then later on put the water in. And I'm done in here. Dougie. You're really taking over the straw pile. Oh, Doug. You're so silly. You're smart, though. This is the dry place to be. He was getting wet. Actually, he's soaking wet. He's probably got a bit of a chill. He's been in the snow, and it's all melting, and his whole body's wet. We're going inside here shortly, Doug. Almost done. Ah, 2 more eggs, guys. Muscovies. So I don't know what we got today. I forgot. Too much on my mind today. Oh, look at this. They're already making a nest. They don't waste any time. Okay. Water in the garage. Well, let's see if my modification worked. Put some water in it. Alright, it's leaking air somewhere. Where would it be leaking air? It's definitely lower, the water level, but there's air coming from somewhere. The epoxy didn't seal up good. I'm just wondering if the epoxy that I use doesn't bond to plastic that well. Yeah, it's definitely not, it's close to working, but not totally. The air is coming from somewhere. Well, back to the drawing board. I think I have to get some proper epoxy. Some good plastic cement of some sort. Next time I'm in town. Well, I tried. I'll just have to try again. Are you coming, Dougie? Come on. I know, you're soaking wet. Don't worry, you're going in the house. Now I'm gonna go and sit on the phone with eBay customer support, trust and safety. I hate calling that company. They now with the new phone system, you have to you call and you get somebody in the Philippines or Guam or somewhere, and then they transfer you to somewhere in Colorado, and then they transfer you somewhere in LA, and they bounce you all over the place. I'm not kidding you guys. I don't think I've ever had a call to their customer support line that didn't go more than an hour. And I've had many where I've gone 40 minutes and then get disconnected and have to start all over again. It's the most brutal system. I honestly preferred it in the old way when you sent emails and just sent the email and then wait for a reply, because now basically you got to put your life on hold and sit on the phone, and they always put you through to these junior customer support people that can't make a decision, that they tell you the rules of the site that don't match the rules of the site. Like it's unbelievable. The customer service training, I don't think it exists. I honestly don't. I don't think that it until you escalate it and you go right to the top, as far as going to supervisor. That's if you can get through the gauntlet of the customer service. The customer service people don't know what they're talking about. They've told me more things that like it's just so wrong. It's unbelievable. So I'm gonna go and spend probably an hour on the phone minimum dealing with this scammer on eBay. Just doing the duck chores. It's about 5 o'clock, and that's what I looked up and saw. I'm out here in the yard with Doug. Well, he wanted inside because it's still pretty cold out today. The wind chill sucks actually, but he disappeared into the bulrushes. That's a perfect example. If I would be walking around right now with the rifle on my back, I could have got him. But the rifle's in the house. By the time you go in the house, open the door, close the door, come back out, he's gone, just like that. I had the camera hanging inside the door. That's the only reason I even got him on video for you guys. But that's what Doug's been running around, barking at, following, whatever he's doing. I thought for sure he was coming down the creek. I was actually going to run inside the house and grab the rifle, but then he disappeared into the bulrushes on the other side of the creek. So he's gone. Would have been an awesome shot with my sniper rifle, with my bipod, if I was laying here, all set up. But, it would be a freestanding shot because there's nothing here for me to lay on. Everything's covered in snow. Off in the distance, guys, I just emptied the whole clip, chasing him across the lake. He's struggling now, going through the deep snow back on the back tree line there, too far away. Emptied the whole clip, just kept chasing him around the lake. He was right in the yard. I had the truck running. He didn't even care the truck was running. Thing was, when I came out of the garage, he was like right there by the sign. And I walked quietly across the driveway and he didn't even notice me. Got in the house, got the rifle. By the time I came out, he was on the ice. And I aimed above him because of the distance. I had the wrong rifle. But he kept running, so I just kept leading him by about, it looked like I was leading him by about 8 feet. I was about 2 inches above him and I just kept shooting. And he kept, I must have been hitting the snow near him because he kept zigzagging going across. So I must have been hitting near the ice, near him while he was running. Because he didn't run in a straight line. Oh, all right, I gotta go to town, guys. Casings all over the place here. Oh man. The thing is, I tried to do it as quick as I could and as quiet. He was like right in the yard. I don't think he'll come back now though. After being chased with the gun, who knows? He might be hungry. He might be back. I gotta go to town and get back here. I got a job to do, guys. I've been having lots of problems. Oh man, my eBay problem has just gotten right out of hand. But that's another story which I'll share with you tomorrow when I turn the camera on, because right now I'm in a rush. But I've got to separate all the male geese except for Goose Lee. It's a problem. Yesterday I tried to catch a goose to tag it, and the goose with the gray attacked me. I had my back turned, and I had the white goose that was beating up the ducks. I had it in the net. I turned around and the goose was on top of me, biting me. It would have made awesome pivot head footage because it freaked me out for a second. But we have another injury in the house. Put the gun away here. Oh, I don't believe this. Right in the driveway. All right, I have to clean these out today too, but Marble Duck is back in here, and let me just hang the gun up here. All right, Marble. Come here, Marble. Come here. I gotta show you this. Look at this, guys. Look what the goose did. Complete. Well, it's just starting to grow back now. Try to get in the light here. Look at that. Like, there was nothing there. She's actually just starting to get fluff again. But it was completely bald, raw skin. Poor little duck. And I found her on the ground shivering. She was so cold. And I figured out which geese it was. It's the two oldest geese, but I had an idea. I think what I'm going to do, well, I'm not thinking, I am going to do it, guys. I'm getting rid of all the Emptied geese, the males. They're all going to go into roasted goose territory. Goose Lee is going to have 3 females to himself. So, because Goose Lee doesn't bother with the ducks. He's really a get-along duck, or get-along goose. He gets along with everybody. But all the males have to go. So I'm going to town. I'm going to come back, clean these out. And my plan is later today, I'm hoping to catch all the male geese. I'm going to lock them in the Muscovy shack. And then start the butchering process tomorrow. That's the plan anyways. We'll see how it goes here. But I've had a serious curveball, guys. What I have gone through with eBay, I'm not kidding you. Like in the last 5 days, I am no lie, I have done over 20 hours on the phone with customer support. It's brutal. I'm under full assault by these 2 crazy people in the States that are they're unbelievable. They're nuts. They're just loony. They're trying to take down my my eBay account. And the thing is, they're not big sellers. They're little tiny sellers, which is, you're taking on a big seller, somebody with a big track with a huge track record like I have. I'm not a big seller anymore, but I've done a lot of transactions, and it does pull some weight with eBay when you're talking to them. But these 2 people, I don't know what their problem is, but they seriously want to scam me for the merchandise and will go to unbelievable lengths lying. 20 hours I have wasted sitting on the phone. Like, I am so sick of customer support. Anyways, I gotta go to town and then come back and catch some geese, put them in the Muscovy shed, and then and clean the hospital ducks out here. Well, I got back from town and I had to intervene in the pen because the geese were a big problem. Anyways, I've got the 4 males, the 4 original males, in the metal shed, plus the 3 Muscovies, because when I put broken wing duck and the black and white duck that had the ripped off back in the pen, the Muscovies attacked it. So these girls are just going to have a bath while I'm cleaning up the hospital. There's only 2 of them left now. But I've got, like, all the mature ganders are in the Muscovy shack. I guess we'll call it the death row for right now, because everybody in there is going to die, except for the Muscovy males. But poor little Marble Duck. She just had her back, like, completely ripped off. Here, clean yourself up, girl. Dougie lost it when I was catching the geese, running around the pen, barking at me, and then when I had to go into the barn to catch one of the geese, and I came back out, Doug almost attacked me. So really should have had the camera on going, but I got home and it was just like, all hell was breaking loose in the pen, and I just dropped what I was doing, and I just said, I gotta take care of this. And I haven't even edited, guys. I spent all morning on the phone with eBay. I'm telling you, the last 5 days, I'm really not liking eBay right now. But it isn't eBay's fault. It's just this loser that decided they were going to try to scam me, which is looking like it's backfired. March 2nd is the next closing on the next dispute they've got. So the problem is that eBay's got their automated system. I keep losing in the automated system, but when I call up the customer support and talk to the customer support, because my account has so many transactions behind it, I go to a different level of customer support, so I actually get a human being that thinks and that understands, and they always reverse what the system automatically penalizes me for. Because I woke up yesterday morning with an eBay warning that my account was gonna get suspended. It was the automated system sucks. You got to talk to a human. But I've got to get back here and clean up these 2 little girls. They got to clean up. Oh, Dougie. Camera jiggling, courtesy of Doug, guys. Doug's really wound up. He did not like me chasing the geese. I just noticed the ducks just put a big water drop on the lens here. I gotta clean that off. All right, I'm gonna leave the camera running, guys, while I wash out the duck hospitals. Are you done, girls? Doug, come on! Doug! Come on! He's been barking like crazy. I don't know if the coyote came back. I can't see the coyote coming back after I empty a clip on him. Doug is really interested down there though. Look at him smelling. Okay, tree, get out of the way. Your poor dog can't walk in the snow. But see, the coyote's light enough, he ran across the top of the snow. So if Doug was to chase him, he couldn't catch him because Doug falls through the snow. Okay, Doug, stop going behind the tree. Yeah, so Doug's falling through the snow. Coyote can walk right on top. Because when I was shooting at the coyote, he was right on top of the snow. Look at poor Dougie. He's having a hard time here. That's what happens when you're a big dog. I just can't believe that the coyote was right in the yard with the truck running. I had the truck running, warming up. Okay, I gotta hurry up here. The girls are catching a chill. And oh, my camera is completely covered in water. Oh, we got another snowstorm, guys. I'm really upset. I wanted to do my edit today. Wasted freaking, I don't know, 5 hours this morning. Oh man, I hate that. And then coming home and having to deal with the goose gauntlet, the killer geese. We're definitely gonna have a roasted goose here real soon. It's supposed to be warm tonight at like -1 or -2, so I don't need the heated water in this metal shed for the death row inmates, I guess we'll call them. Oh, look at this, all the ducks wanting to go in with their buddies that are not buddies, really. They're the mean animals of the duck adventure. All right, death row. Well, the Muscovies aren't on death row. It's just that they were bad. As soon as I brought the little ducks out, they attacked the little ducks. Plus, the other night, I broke the handle on this thing. I was frozen out. I couldn't get into the building at all. It was frozen, locked. So I ended up having to break it. So now every time I close the door behind me and I want to keep these guys in, I gotta watch because they push against the door, it'll open. I gotta put a latch on it. Sorry, Muscovies, but this is where you gotta be for now. There's only one gander. Turn the light off, you guys. The one gander on the right there, the third one over from the left. He looks like he's being picked on. He's got a rough neck. He might not be as aggressive. The three that I put out, 2 for sure I know are females. 1 is iffy. So I got to keep an eye on. I put plastic tags on their legs so I could tell. So there's one potential male still out there. But those 4, they're all going to freezer camp. I've just got to set up a scalding station. I have an idea, because there's no way I'm going to dry pluck 4 geese. Just hand plucking them is going to be brutal. I'm not looking forward to it, actually. I'm going to do it over 2 days. I'm not doing it in 1 day, that's for sure. But that gray guy yesterday, I wish I would have had the pivot heads on. I was so mad at myself not having them on, because I turned around and he was right on top of me, just going at me. Wings out, hissing, taking swipes at my back. Complete attack. It actually would have been better with a tripod set up to see what it was. I turned around, it startled the crap out of me. Sorry, ducks, you're sleeping in the barn tonight. But it was easy to pick out 2 of them that were females. Actually, right now, the 2 geese that are the closest to the door, on each side of the gray one, they're females. It's the one on the left here. The one that's just facing us the same direction as Goose Lee. I'm not too sure on that one. But the other ones I'm sure on, because the back of their necks were all ripped to crap when the male's hanging on to them. Oh, we ever got a good blizzard blowing in here. It's actually really warm. It's a good whiteout. Doug's missing again. He keeps running down there barking. I think the coyote's coming back. The fact that the coyote was in the yard with the truck running, that blows me away. Okay, they just came out again. See, I'm not too sure about this one right here. This is the one I'm iffy on. It might be a male. But those 2 white ones, definitely females. You can tell by the big underhang on their bellies, and the back of their heads is chewed right off from the geese. The ganders hanging onto them. So Goose Lee, potentially, you know, he could mate with one of those 3 females, and actually would be good for the genetic pool of the duck adventure, because Goose Lee's not related. But this guy, I'm not too sure on him. He might be a male. It's just that he's got it looks like she's got a belly hanging down. I don't know. Hard to tell on that one. But I know, I absolutely for sure have 3 females. Yeah, like if I look forward here, I can see like it's not a tight belly. It's got a fluffy belly, and the back of the neck doesn't look perfect. It looks like it's had a little bit of hanging on action to it. That was another thing that made me believe it was a female. And it's got a thicker neck. Because you can see the back of the head has some like indents in the feathers from being hanging on to. We'll see. But I know everything in the Muscovy shack, all those ganders are going. They're all bad. And these 2 are absolute females, for sure. Alright, I gotta put water in the barn. Oh, Dougie, you're really wound up. I think the coyote is circling the property. I gotta clean the barn out tomorrow too. I was gonna slaughter some geese, but with this eBay curveball that I've been throwing, I'm behind on everything, guys. Again. And this time it isn't because I'm burned out or the duck adventure. It's a scammer, an online scammer set me back. I hate when people try to rip you off. It's one of my pet peeves, actually. You know the old saying, do unto others as you would like done to you? I guess they just don't understand that. Alright, well I'm going to go up and I got supper in the oven. And I got to get my veggies happening. It's roasted duck tonight. Hey Dougie? Okay, it's getting real nasty, guys. The wind gust was so strong, I just watched like 10 ducks come off the ground. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough for you. It was hilarious, actually. I just turned the pivot heads off as I saw the blue light flashing because the battery's getting low. I looked up and there was like at least 10, 12 ducks right in the middle of the, like they're in about this high off the ground. Good 5, 6 feet off the ground. The wind gust lifted them right off the ground. They were flapping their wings like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go have my supper and start preparing my edit. Maybe I can get part of it done tonight. Okay, Dougies. Oh, I can smell roasted duck. Well, if everything goes right, Marble Duck should be able to go back in about 10 days. She'll have her feathers on her back. And Stripper Duck will be all alone in here. I just can't believe what the geese did to poor Marble Duck. But I remember Marble Duck, you know, being crippled up there earlier in the winter. Man, she's got nothing left on her back. Poor duck. Don't worry, the geese are going. The bad geese. Can't get along on the duck adventure, you can't be here. It's cold out though. Weather's turned for the worst here. We had a winter storm watch issued, which I don't know how that could be happening because the sky is just blue. Well, not blue, but stars. It clears the bell, I mean. Oh, the wind's nasty. It's been just shaking the house. Oh, Dougie's snow bath. You feel better after doing that? I know, Doug, we've got visitors. They're close. What a dog. Yeah, so we've gone from that really warm weather we had this afternoon to minus 22 tonight. The wind right now is not very nice. I came out about, I guess it was around 8 o'clock, and I put all the ducks inside. I wonder how everybody's doing without having those mean geese with them. We've got a big egg on the floor though. Yes, Muscovies are in here with everybody else. That's a duck double yoker, actually. Gotta clean this out tomorrow. I was planning on doing a little bit of a goose call, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the scalding. I don't know if that right there, that's the one I'm not sure if it's a male or a female. No, that's the one I'm confused on. No. Okay. Are you a mean one? I just saw you taking a swipe at the ducks. So pink band, because one's got an orange band, one's got a pink band, because I can't tell them apart some days. But that poor little white one over there, she's got the back of her head completely ripped off from the males. The gray one's got the back of her head's all ripped off. And the one that's back there with them, you can see the indent in her neck from them hanging onto it. They've ripped off part of her neck. So this one here I'm not sure on, the pink one. That one over there has an orange, I put an orange band on it. This one might be a male. If he is, he's gonna go to death row. But Goose Lee's got 3 girlfriends though. Look at that. Now wouldn't it be awesome, guys, if Goose Lee mated with all 3 of those females? I think that's going to be the plan. What kind of goose would we get? He might be a male. I don't know. But I know those over there, there's 3 females right there. Goose Lee certainly looks like he's got some girlfriends. I don't know about this one yet. Might be a male. It's just the underbelly. It's got a low underbelly. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta make a decision tomorrow on that guy. It's just the back of its head. It looked like it had some damage done from being hung onto by the males. But those 2 poor females, so the back of their heads, it was just getting out of hand, guys. I got back from town and I had to, I just got out of the truck and just ran and started taking care of the problem. Everybody seems pretty relaxed. Alright guys, good night. See you in the morning. Well, that wind is not very nice. Oh, Doug's, I'm coming. You cold?
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.